everyone, Pastor Alice here to announce a shift in the ministry of The Gathering. The Gathering has had a long and varied history since 2018 when we started. We were first a monthly service in the chapel, started in September 2018. And then we shifted to a weekly service and started worshiping in the fellowship hall March of 2019. We had a wonderful first year of ministry. A lot of new people were coming. They were looking for a night church, and they found it with us. And they found a welcoming and open community looking to follow God. And then March 15, 2020 was our 1-year birthday party. We wore birthday hats, and it was a big celebration. And it was a wonderful day to be a pastor. And then, just a few days later, the church shut down because of COVID-19. Like the traditional service, we shifted to virtual recording. At first in the Horner Nelson living room, and then we got tired of that pretty quickly, and then we moved to the fellowship hall, recording for the service there. And we did that for quite a while until March of 2021, when we started recording here in the chapel. Because of the outstanding efforts of Lori Grosskopf and Bill Warren and many others, the chapel was renovated into this beautiful space you see now. And then in June of 2021, we welcomed people back in person for worship here in the chapel. Since June of 2021, I have been observing attendance patterns, and I noticed that attendance at the gathering was a bit more stagnant than pre-pandemic. Pre-pandemic, we would have new people every week, and attendance has remained at a very low number pretty much since June. We have about 15 people who watch with us live, and then it reaches about 50 views later in the week. So with this information, I started to discern that church attendance trends and patterns have changed because of the pandemic. People are much more likely to stay at home and worship from their couch in their pajamas. I don't blame them. And they're much more likely to watch something in the middle of the week. Digital content, they're much more likely to watch it on their schedule. And so I've done a lot of prayerful discernment. We work really hard for this service every week, but one thing you have to keep in mind as a pastor is what are the needs of your congregation. And I don't believe that the need at this time for Calvary, for contemporary worship, is a weekly service. I think just because of pandemic church attendance trends, I just think that a shift to a monthly contemporary worship night would suit Calvary and its needs better. With this worship night, there would be a few changes. It would be monthly, first of all. A day and time has not been officially decided yet, but it won't be on a Sunday evening. We have determined that with people's schedules, Sunday evening doesn't work quite as well. And it will be much more focused on the music. The music is what people enjoy the most, I think. And with Matt Nelson and Holly Halverson, they create beautiful music together that is so wonderful and worshipful. So with this announcement, I am excited. I am grateful. I am so proud of how far we have come in improvements. I think this is true for a lot of churches, but our sound quality and our video quality, our live stream quality is light years better now than it was when we started.
My lighthouse, hiding in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise, you will carry me. The silence you won't let go, in the questions your truth will hold, 'cause your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are the peace in my troubled sea.
I never want to thank the pandemic for much, but I do thank the pandemic for helping us better our technology and our ability to use it. I am so thankful for all of the volunteers. Without this service would not be able to happen. Bill Warren started the live streaming process of the gathering. Tom Madden shadowed him and is now another live streamer. And Deborah Carlson was always there to help with chairs and help with signage, help with anything we might need. Now, her and Robin Warren are slide runners. Gay Stanley and Tracy Card are slide creators. And all of these people work so hard to make this service what it is. I'm excited for this change. I'm also a bit grieved. I really enjoyed this service. It is very rare for me as a pastor to be able to worship while I work. Normally, I am so nervous, I cannot concentrate on God. But with the gathering, I'm able to worship. Yes, I'm still stressed and nervous about my sermon or making sure the service is flowing smoothly, but I was able to worship God in those songs, and that is something. I know many of you have enjoyed the gathering, whether live or throughout the week, and contemporary music is not going away. We just see more of a need for a monthly contemporary worship night than a weekly service. I'm excited about the future. It's a little daunting, if I'm honest, but I think this shift will meet Calvary's needs much better. It will adapt to the attendance trends that we've noticed since this pandemic started. And it will provide Calvary and other people who have yet to find our community with a wonderful place to worship God with contemporary music. As long as we're doing that, I am happy. And I am so happy to be your pastor. I look forward to the future and what it holds. And I trust that God will be with us every single second, every single day, every step of the way. I thank you for your support of this service, and I welcome any feedback that you have, whether that's feedback about what time is better for you and your family to come for a worship night. Please tell me. I'd love to hear. Or other kinds of feedback, I welcome that too. Thank you, Calvary, for being a place where ministry can happen, where we can adapt if we need to. I'm grateful. Thanks.